Hello, my name is Pastor Brendan White, and I currently pastor in Lake City in North Florida. And I'm here today to share with you just a couple of experiences that I've had in my ministry with Trust Services. And I hope that what I share with you today will be encouraging and beneficial for you and your church. There was a lady in our church named Penny, and she said to me, "Pastor, could you come over to the house? I want to talk to you." And so I did. And Penny had been diagnosed with a terminal illness, terminal cancer. And she indicated that she wanted to leave her home to our local church. And she wanted the funds to from the sale of her home to pay off the church mortgage, and if there was anything left, to go towards evangelism. And so I contacted Trust Services. Now, Penny had 3 adult children, and she thought that there would be a problem. None of them were church members, and she thought that there might be a problem with the children. And so in communication with the Trust Services Department, we had Penny, was suggested that Penny write a letter to each of her children explaining exactly what she wanted to do. Penny did that, and as a result, each of the family members, each of the children, understood that this was something that Penny wanted to do. It wasn't something that anybody was forcing her to do. One of the sons called me shortly after receiving the letter and had a few questions, and I met with him and with Penny and answered the questions that he had. And he was after that meeting, he realized that his mother wanted to do this, that she wasn't being coerced, that there was no church involvement, that this was her decision. And so Penny went ahead and prepared all her paperwork through the Trust Services. Now, Penny had only been given a few months to live, but praise God, she lived almost a year after that meeting. And when she died, we had the services at our church. And what was really interesting is one of her sons came to me after the meeting, and he said, "Pastor," he said, "I am so glad that your church helped my mom get her affairs in order, because now we don't have to fight over this as a family." And for that very reason, that was reason enough, that was purpose enough, that was satisfaction enough for helping Penny to do this. Penny's home was sold, and the funds went to our church. It was a very short time, actually, just a couple of months, I think, and we paid off our church mortgage, and now that freed up over $2,000 a month that we were paying for on the mortgage. It freed up those funds to go to evangelism, and so we held several evangelistic type revelation seminars, more like 10-day meetings and some cooking classes and whatnot. And it was funded because of Penny's generosity. We were able to do this now. And what was really exciting is that the first meeting we held, we had several people come from the community, and we ended up over the course of several months, we ended up baptizing, I believe it was 10 people total from that first meeting. And that probably would never have happened if it had not been for Penny's foresight and her generosity and her willingness to donate to God's work. And so the Trust Services Department, in my opinion, is a department that is really not used to its full potential in our conference, and it has it's such a great ministry. It's a ministry of caring, it's a ministry of compassion, it's a ministry of help, and the aftermath, the baptisms, the meetings, the funds, that all comes later. But just getting that notice from Penny's son that how satisfied they were and how happy they were that their mother had taken care of all this and they didn't have to deal with it. Like I said, that was a blessing to me. And then, of course, over this past year, baptisms, coming into the church because of Penny's generosity and willingness. you know, that was just amazing. And so I would encourage any of you that are listening today that are maybe thinking about, invite the Trust Services Department to come to your church. I know Phil Bond did a wonderful job with us. It was very just open and forthright, and question and answer period. And people need this service, and sometimes they're not aware that they need it until someone comes and shares the issues that the family could run into. And so we're so thankful that Phil came. We're thankful for Trust Services, and I hope that you can take advantage of this wonderful ministry within the Florida Conference.